How's it going, YouTube? This is TrainJ, and today we have a PSA submission video. It's been a while since we did one of these. I have not been sending as much in the last probably like 6-ish, maybe even 9 months at this point. Things are picking up now. I have nothing in at PSA, and obviously graded cards are selling extremely quick. I have a good enough inventory to probably tide me over until I start getting some stuff back again, but I definitely need to get on the grind here. Otherwise, I'm gonna run out of stuff to sell at some point. So, not that I don't have a billion singles, but excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely time to get some graded stuff in. So we got 100 cards here. This is already submitted, so I gotta be conscious of this because everything's in order. Move this to the side, and we'll go through this. We're not going to spend a ton of time on this because you guys are going to see this again once the return comes back. But it's kind of fitting. We are about to have the Rocket set, the new Rocket set, come out in like a couple months or something like that. So we got some dark Pokemon here. We have a dark Charizard from Team Rocket Gang, dark Blastoise. There's some nice foils on that. That Charizard, if you didn't see, is a little off-centered. Kind of hoping for a 9. It's one of those cards that's worth sending in. Even at an 8, this is probably worth sending in. But hoping for the 9. We'll see. But Blastoise, and wish that they would have put Venusaur in the set instead of just in web series. It's kind of disappointing, but they did not. I have the trio of the web series already in the collection and PSA 10. But I would have definitely, I think I love Rocket, but I would have liked it even more if they would have had a Dark Venusaur in the set. Just would have been nice. We have Dark Alakazam. Looks like we got an orb. It's weird. We had orbs on, do we have orbs on all 3 of those? Yeah, one there, one big one, and then one there. Crazy. Ooh, nice throw on this guy. We got Pichu from Neo 1 Genesis. The happiest boy. Dark Ampharos, Neo 4, Destiny. Light Dragonite, Neo 4, Destiny. Beautiful card. I hadn't seen one of these for a while, and I realized there are probably like 5 or 6 copies that are ready to be graded to this in a box somewhere. So, it was nice to see that. Nice to pick one of these out to send in. It's just a great card. Probably one of my favorite Dragonites. And speaking of Dragonite, this is probably one of the more iconic Dragonites. Got the Game Boy promo. It's like $1 billion pop, but it still sells for like $300, $400, $500 in a 10 all day, just because of the desirability of the fact that it's Japanese exclusive. Just a very popular card. Here's a cool one. We have the Snorlax. This is from the Quick Starter gift set, not Vending. I talk about this all the time. Quickest way to figure that out. If it's non-glossy, Quick Starter. If there's no rarity, Quick Starter. If there's a rarity symbol and it's glossy, it is Vending. But we got the Snorlax here. This would have been drawn by a fan art submission. And I never really understood what was going on here until I had somebody that watched the channel a long time ago point out this. Well, I don't know. I can't keep track of time anymore. I don't know how long ago. It was a while ago. But anyway, that this is Snorlax blocking the road in the game where you have to go up and I forget what it is. I want to say Route 3. Is it Route 3? I don't think it's Route 3. I don't know. It's a route. He's blocking a route. You need to get the Pokeflute to get him awoken and potentially catch him and then get on your way in the game. So, just kind of iconic. We have Raikou here, non-holo from Split Earth. Just a regular rare. Beautiful card. We got Muck. Probably one of my favorite Mucks of all time. We have the Muck from Town of No Map. Holo rare. Piloswine by the lovely Yukamori from Mysterious Mountains. We have 2 Trainers Magazine promos here. Unfortunately, we didn't have the 3rd, but we have Articuno, Moltres, and we, like I said, did not have the Zapdos. All 3 of these are by Midori Harada, so it's kind of cool. We have a Rockets Tyranitar from VS series. Nectric EX, Clash of the Blue Sky. I think that's a swirl trying to pop up. I don't know. It just looks really good either way. We have the Politoed EX from Golden Sky Silver Ocean. Typhlosion, Holo Rare, Golden Sky. We have a Deoxys EX. I think this is the defense form from Clash of the Blue Sky. Golem EX from Magmaverse Aqua. Blastoise EX from the Blastoise Constructed deck. Man, it's beautiful. And we actually got a swirl on this. This one has crazy foiling on it compared to the other ones from all the ones from the decks do. But this one also seems to have a swirl too. We got the Raikou EX. I think this is the Magmaverse Aqua or Kyogre Groudon deck thing. I don't know. Either way, it's a non-holo EX from a deck, and it's actually really good artwork. Got the Regice EX play promo. Articuno EX play promo. Nice throw on this one. By the way, I don't know. It's been so long since I've done these. I didn't even know what to all go over in the beginning. It's 100 cards, but they're going to be all from varying ages. Starting, obviously, you saw from the very beginning, and we're working our way to more modern eras. This time, we are stepping into Diamond and Pearl. We got Leafeon, Holo Rare, Dawn Dash, Glaceon, Dawn Dash, Glaceon Level X, Dawn Dash. No Leafeon Level X in this one, unfortunately. We got the Gardevoir, Dawn Dash, and then the Level X version. Darkrai Level X, Shining Darkness. We have the Mesprit Level X. I think Mesprit's either Temple of Anger or Cry from Mysterious. I can't remember which one it is. I'm going to say Cry. I'm going to say Cry from Mysterious. We have, Honchkrow Level X, Dawn Dash. No, excuse me. Shining Darkness. DP4? Shining Darkness? Sure. Get my own self confused. Fernape Level X, Space Time Creation. Ooh, nice roll on this copy. Palkia Level X. This is from the Constructed deck. Porygon Z Level X, Temple of Anger. Got Electivire Level X. Was DP2, Secret of the Lakes. Mewtwo Level X. This is, I want to say, the Mewtwo Level X deck version. There's two of them, one in Platinum and one in Diamond and Pearl. And this one's the Mewtwo. The other one is from the Regigigas deck. That one might be in here. We'll see as we go on. We have the Torterra Level X promo from Diamond and Pearl. What is this, like the Secret Lakes release? And then this would have been the Shining Darkness release. We have the Empoleon Level X from Diamond and Pearl promo set. Shanks DP card exchange. Nice roll in this copy. I always really like this card. We have the Manaphy play promo. Another nice swirl. We're kind of, like I said, just kind of working through this. This isn't going to be super long video just because, again, we're going to go through all this when the grades come back. And we're still getting a chance to admire them as well. So I really like this Level X a lot. We got the Blaziken FB Level X from, I think this is Beat of the Frontier. Electivire Level X from Beat of the Frontier as well, I believe. Yeah, PT3, yep. Flygon Level X. What is Flygon from? PT2 is Goes Galactics. This is Bonds at a time. There we go. Now we're cooking. Ooh, he has a swirl in his eye. Didn't know that was possible. Man, if that thing would be a little more centered. I mean, it's sick the way it is, but it'd be way cooler if it was centered. It still looks awesome. Like if it like the tip of the dot of the swirl was on his like actual eye, like his pupil. That'd be sick. Arceus Level X. This one from Advent of Arceus, believe it or not. We have a Surfing Pikachu from Bond Stand of Time. This is the secret rare, and for whatever reason, I can't get it to pop in the card saver, but you should be able to see a little bit of sparkle. Yeah, there you go. Got the shiny secret rare of the Vulpix from Galactic's Conquest. I am really hoping to grade one of these at a 10 at some point to throw in the collection. I just keep getting 9s. I got lucky and got a ton of them that were in really good condition, and it's just like every time I send one in, 9. And not that 9's not a good grade, but it's like, for whatever reason, I really want one of these in a 10 in the collection. So, we have Charizard, Advent of Arceus. This is kind of like a sleeper one. These were so cheap for the longest time, and then they just weren't all of a sudden. Some people seem to really like them, like this card, and some people think it's bad. But then a lot of times people change their mind once they're not available anymore. I don't know, but I think it's a good card. Infernape level X, Infernape 4 level X from the Infernape vs. Gallade deck. Got Regigigas. This is from that Regigigas deck that I was talking about. I don't see a Mewtwo in here, so probably don't have the other Mewtwo in this sub. But we got the Regigigas. Garchomp C level X from the Garchomp vs. Charizard SP deck. These, for whatever reason, have been selling. I have probably 3 or 4 copies of this. Actually, I have another one I need to put up for sale now that the other one's sold. But I just keep putting them up, and they keep selling in 10, the 10s that I had. So, I mean, it's a good card, but it's funny how that works. Some stuff doesn't sell for a while, and then all of a sudden it does. All right, we got the Lost Link set here of Darkrai and Cresselia. Legend pieces. Did I say the Lost Link set? The Legend set from Lost Link. Darkrai, Cresselia. That Darkrai is so crazy. All right, we got Entei. This isn't actually the same. That's right. I have some separate pieces in here because, believe it or not, some people think that you can only sell these as sequential or together, but in reality, people do actually like being able to buy the separate pieces sometimes. I literally just sold a bottom half of Ho-Oh the other week, bottom half of Groudon Kyogre. You don't only have to exclusively sell these as a set. People do want to buy individual ones they don't have. But again, Entei Raikou, top. Was this Reviving Legends, I believe? Suicune Entei, bottom. Reviving Legends. We got the Lugia. This one is complete from Soul Silver Collection, top and bottom. We do have a top and bottom of Ho-Oh from Heart Gold Collection. Don't get me wrong, if I have the sets of them, I'm trying to pair them together. I'm going to pair them if I have them at the time of submission. It wouldn't make sense not to, but I'm not going to not submit something if I just have bottom or top half. But we have the Deoxys, Rayquaza Deoxys Legend, Clash of the Summit, Raikou and Suicune, Reviving Legends. Really like the way Raikou was drawn in this. We have the bottom half of the Dialga and Palkia from Clash of the Summit. For Alligator, L1 Heart Gold Collection for Alligator Prime. Totodile, Heart Gold, Soul Silver Collection Release Campaign promo from LP. Nice roll on this one. These again are another everything's always cheap until it's not, and it's just kind of funny how that works. It's everyone keeps their eyes focused only on what's popular a lot of times, and if you just focus on what's not popular or what is cheap or what seems too cheap, it probably is, and once it dries up, it's oh man, why did I never buy this card before? And then it's oh, well, now I can't buy it for the couple dollars it was before. Now it's $10, $20 raw. And, instead of $50 to $75 in a 10, it's $100, $150, maybe $200 in a 10. I think people should focus more on potential rather than, what's hype beast at the moment. Not to say, if there's something you're after. I mean, perfect example is right here. I don't know if this is going to go up or go down. I don't really care. This is just one of those cards that I decided that I wanted to buy right just now, and so I did. You know what I mean? I got a good price on it because I bought it from a friend, but yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where, if you're really into something, go ahead and go buy it. That's fine, but I think if it's not something you're super into, you're going to have plenty of chances to get something like this, whereas, yeah, you can find these, but what condition is it going to be in, and if it's not in good condition, am I looking for a graded copy, and how much is a 10 right now? Is there any available? I think people should put the blinders on to Modern somewhat, even though I'm not saying Modern's bad. Modern's amazing, but focus on the stuff that's tougher to get and get that now so that, you have it, you've acquired it, and then later on, the modern's still going to be there. So, I don't know. Little tangent there. Just something, little food for thought. Just something kind of brushed over my head. But why Totodile sparked that? No idea. Maybe because his mouth's real wide, and I just opened my mouth and spewed out a bunch of shit. But anyway, moving on. I digress from what the task at hand is. We have the Grass Energy from Heart Gold Soul Silver Collection. Just a Grass Energy with Celebi. These energies are fantastic. I have no problem grading these. Even if this comes back a 9, like, it is what it is. Like, these are just too good. This is just really cool that they did this in this era, and I wish it was something they would do again. Like, and I'm not saying I'm a Trump fan, but make energies great again is all I'm saying, okay? I'm just saying make energies great again. Please don't unsubscribe for me. This isn't political. I don't care about either side. I don't like either of them, but just, oh God, just moving on. Espeon. What is this Espeon? Reviving Legends. Espeon Hollow. Houndour. Reviving Legends. Oh, this is a reverse flow. I was like, why? I was like, not that I wouldn't submit this if it was just a common, but like, it just looked out of place for a second. I was like, why does this look a little weird? So, Houndour reverse foil from Reviving Legends. These are so tough to find and so tough to grade. They were super expensive for a while. Then all the really good ones got cherry-picked, graded, listed, and then everybody raced to the bottom. And now there's supply there, but I just feel like it's going to be one of those things where if you're looking for like a 9, 10 or something like this, you probably have a couple years yet to, acquire at somewhat of a reasonable price. But I think these are going to just dry up at some point because they get scratched so easy. This is probably one of the toughest condition cards to grade, older Japanese cards to grade, at least in my personal opinion, other than old back. Old back stuff is definitely rough too, but this is definitely one of those cards where they did the reverse foil and they were just not quite sure how to do it right, and they scratched super, super easy. Umbreon, Blue Border, Thunder Knuckle, Hollow Rare. You guys don't want to see this card so well. Oh, you do want to see this card. Oh, you do. Okay. That's fine. I kind of want to see it too. We got Lugia. I think Lugia is Plasma Gale. Is it Plasma Gale? I think so. Plasma Gale full art, Lugia. I think I have one more of these to grade, and then who knows if I ever decide to pick more of these up again, because the potential versus risk is definitely shifting with stuff like this. It's just you're almost banking on probably taking a loss as soon as you buy one, because if it's not gradable, like, the cost up front for a raw copy is just so high. But these I was able to pick up at a reasonable price. I picked up, like, I think it was in another video, I picked up like 5, 6 of them or something like that. But hoping for the best with this one. She looks good. Deoxys EX. Man, I had this. Is this Spiral Force? I think this might be Spiral Force. I love the colors in this one. It reminds me of a Rocket Pop. I know it might sound crazy. If you're not 90s, maybe you don't know what a Rocket Pop is, but if you do, I mean, do you think so? That's what this always reminds me of. If there was a little more white, it would definitely, but even still, the white here, red, the shade of blue. We'll call this Rocket Pop Deoxys. We have Raikou EX, Dark Rush. Just a regular EX, but again, these are just those cards that people slept on for the longest time, and now they're starting to go up in price raw, and the price graded is reflecting it, and they're also getting tougher to find in mint condition. Kyogre EX. This is one I probably don't know. This Psycho Drive? Might be. I think it might be Psycho Drive. Victini EX. I just sold one of these. Is this Plasma Gale? Yeah, Plasma Gale or Plasma Storm or Plasma. Something Plasma. That's what this is from. Regigigas EX. BW3. BW3? 4 is Dark Rush. What is 3? I keep wanting to say Sky Splitting Charisma. That's a Sun and Moon set. What am I thinking of here? Psycho Drive. It was paired with what? Psycho Drive and Hail Blizzard? Hail Blizzard. Why? Yeah, why would I think Sky Splitting Charisma? I don't know. Hail Blizzard, I believe, is what this is. BW3. Yeah, because this one I'm almost positive. Hail Blizzard, Kyurem EX. This is a cool little side deck. Arcanine. It's like, is it black? Is it a black Kyurem deck or is this a restaurant? I think I had this argument with my own self before in a video. BKR is the number. I can't remember what this is from. I know what it's from, but I don't know exactly what it's from. I know that sounds really stupid, but I have a general idea where it's coming from. You do. It's black and white era. It's from a deck. It's a cool Arcanine. Enjoy it. Just like this guy, we have Imikuni reverse foil from EX Battle Boost. This is so cool. This is one I'm tempted to keep if this comes back at 10. I'll probably make that my stipulation. If it comes back at 10, I'll think about putting it in the collection. If it doesn't, we'll sell it. Or maybe I'll forget by then and not. Or maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know. I'm always a huge fan of Imikuni. I have an autograph of Imikuni. I met Imikuni in person, so maybe that's why. Charizard EX. This is from one of the side quarter decks from EX era. We have the Charizard EX Korokoro Magazine promo from XYP. This is one of those ones that I don't understand why it hasn't taken off in price. Not that it's super rare or anything, but it is really good artwork. It is a Korokoro Magazine promo. I don't know. We'll see. I have a ton of them. I have a ton of these. So maybe that's why I want it to go up in price. I don't know. I like the card. I like the release. And it's just one of those surprising things. I definitely feel like Charizard's fallen from grace the last couple of years. He's no longer, king of the castle, put up on the pedestal. I think there's plenty of Charizard enjoyers out there, but I like it. I think some of the love or devotion, conviction, worship for Charizard has spread out amongst other Pokemon, and I really do enjoy that. That's one of my favorite things about Pokemon is the obvious diversity, the number of species, and it's just cool to see people start really appreciating less popular Pokemon. Not that I love Charizard. I have to. I'm a Gen 1 guy, but yeah, the Charizard Baller 69ers, they're definitely phasing out slightly. That or they're evolving, no pun intended, and branching out towards other stuff, and it is welcomed for sure. Charizard Wild Blaze. I say, I'm not a big, huge Charizard, worshiper, and here we are just going through a stack of Charizards. Charizard Wild Blaze, just regular EX. Mega Charizard EX. I do really like this. I love the Mega Charizard with the black and the blue. It just pops. Huge fan. This is just the Mega version. Both are Megas. This is just the regular version. There is a secret rare, gold border version of this also in the set. I guess they got kind of lazy or just didn't know what to do earlier on, and since this was only the second EX era set. But yeah, this is the just regular version. Not that the gold doesn't look good, but it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Espeon EX from Rage of the Broken Heavens. Jirachi from CP3. What is this? What is this set? I feel like I just haven't seen this set much lately. Shiny Collection? Is this Shiny Collection? I don't know. Maybe it is. Yeah. No? Pokekayun. Pokekayun? Yeah, Pokekayun. There we go. Lugia. You'll notice that I'm getting worse and worse at this as I go because I'm not as fluent in some of the more modern sets. We have Lugia here. I really should know what set this is, but I don't offhand. Why do I not know what this set is? It's a good set. Just know that. But this is a good card. But Tokia. We have Mew from Mythical Dream Shine Collection. Always really like this card. Same set. Different Pokemon. Genesect. He's almost in what looks like real time. You know what I mean? It's just he's in the middle of the city. It almost looks like this card was ahead of its time as far as this almost looks like it's from Detective Pikachu. That's what this reminds me of when I see it. It's just super hyper realistic. Xerneas EX. This is from it's a super legend quarter deck thing. There's also one of these from the original XY set. Blastoise EX, XYP promo. I think this is from the Comics Mega Battle. I could be wrong. We have a Hoopa movie ticket giveaway promo from XYP. Beautiful card. Really glad that I picked up the mass amount of copies of this that I did when they were available, because they're starting to dry up and go up in price. Again, focus on what you think is too cheap, because a lot of times it is. And that doesn't mean it's too cheap and it won't be too cheap tomorrow or a week from now or a month from now or a year from now or maybe 2-3 years from now. But at some point, typically something that you feel like is undervalued because just the release, like for me in this instance, it's a promo. Promos always take priority for me over set cards when it comes to picking stuff up. It's got Pikachu, it's got Rayquaza, Lugia, Megaladios. It's a full art, it's sparkle foil. It's a cool release. It's from the movie. I mean, there's just so many things going on here that, you know, regardless of the amount of copies that are available at one point, it really just didn't make sense not to just pick up a mass quantity of these. So glad I did that. I think I have a bunch still somewhere else that need to be gone through. So yeah, just glad I bought them. We have Articuno GX from Champion Road. I always really like this base GX. I don't know what it is about it. It just, I don't know. Feels good. It feels good. Next up, and lastly for this submission, we have a stack of Paradise Resorts. We got the English copy. Is that French? Japanese? Portuguese? German? Wait, is that DLR totem spell? No, that might be Portuguese. That's Spanish. I don't know. I'm not good with other languages. I'm just a dumb American. I think this is Korean. Maybe something. This is like, don't know. And then this is simplified Chinese. All right, we got most of them right. You know, I'm getting better with looking at the languages. Not that I could read them, but again, you know, just dumb American here. So, but yeah, we got a stack of Paradise Resorts, a full set here sent in. And the Japanese copy, I've currently have a 9 in. So if this were graded 10, that would get swapped out and this would go into the collection because I collect the Worlds promo from every year. It's just something I've always done and something I will continue to do moving forward for as long as they decide to do that. So, but yeah, guys, 100 card PSA submission. I really have no idea the time frame this is going to take. It's weird. Some people are like, oh yeah, my submission like sped through and just, you know, done, you know, just like that. And then other people are like, oh my God, my stuff's been there forever. And then you got to like look at it from the other standpoint is like a lot of times when people complain about their submissions and then them going slow, not that it always is, but there's a lot of times, especially if there's somebody newer, they don't submit correctly. They don't follow the directions exactly. And stuff like that takes PSA more time. And usually your order will probably get pushed to the wayside. I don't know that for fact, but it seems like that. And that would make sense. If they're not exactly sure what's going on, if they have to manually review your order and go through things instead of just streamlining things like they're supposed to be able to, there's a good chance that your order is going to take longer. Not to say that I always say when an order that just got sent in gets done quick, or if one gets done like, you know, if it gets done quick, I say it like fell down the pile and jumped in front. If it's one that gets done, you know, super late compared to what you would have thought it would have got done, it just, I talk about it rolling down the proverbial hill, and they keep taking them and it keeps falling behind and behind and behind and behind until eventually they either catch up to where they can get it, or it sits and, you know, they get to grab it off the top of the pile. Not that that's how things actually work, but that's what I envision in my head when I think about orders not getting done in time. Just keeping rolling, submission keeps rolling down the back of the pile until finally they get to grab it. But yeah, I have no idea. So anyone that's been submitting, you tell me what your experience is with bulk right now, how long it's been taking. I would have to assume with things speeding up, picking up here as far as in pretty much a boom right now, boom cycle of cards that more and more people are submitting again. So we will see what kind of effect that is having, and if that is starting to create some lag. I really hope it's not more, my hope is it's not more than like 2 to 3 months. Once it starts getting longer than that, again, that's when I will probably start running out of inventory. So I'd like to get a submission in every 2 weeks starting now till the end of the year, and then, you know, I'll be good. But if it goes and drags out longer than that, then we might start having some problems. We'll see. Or maybe things will die down again and it won't be an issue. I have no idea. Nobody actually knows. We'll see, though. Well, that's one thing that is for certain. We'll see. But yeah, guys, 100 card submission. I'm rambling on enough here. We hit 30 minutes. It's more than enough time. Hopefully you guys got to enjoy the submission. I really like this. I like this variety of cards. I like the way I've been doing this lately. I like the way I've been doing this last few times where I'm submitting a good variety of stuff. And yeah, I'm excited for this one to come back. And again, you'll probably be seeing one of these every other week. So get ready. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't. But either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.